love, thank you so very much for being super patient with me, for being so kind as to, waiting for your reading. It's been really crazy over here. The energies have been intense. I've been, kind of like off and on with like my ascension symptoms, and my energy has just been off the limit, off the charts, not the limit, oh my gosh. But I finally felt up to doing some readings, so I decided to do 2 readings today. I did yours and then another person's reading. I'm not sure if you got the chance to look at my story, but I created a pendulum wheel, and with this I kind of use my pendulum as a tool to channel messages from my spirit guides. And it's funny because I pulled your cards first, and after I pulled them, then I went to the pendulum wheel to see if they have any extra messages for you, because I know that when you messaged me, you were saying like you kind of felt off, you haven't really felt connected to anyone, you felt like a zombie type situation. So girl, I've been there, done that. I'm still going through it right now, especially with the energies being super crazy. So I definitely feel like you are intuitive and you pick up other people's energies very easily as well. But what's funny is I took a video of it, so I'm going to send it to you right after I post this to YouTube. But the 2 things that the pendulum kept going back and forth between was sleep and meditate. It kept going back and forth between sleeping and meditating. And I'll show you the video. I have it on video because I was like, oh my gosh, I have to record this because this is hysterical. And I'm going to tell you why. So I decided to use my Archangel Raphael cards. These cards, Archangel Raphael, if you don't know him, I'm sure you do. He's the archangel of healing and, the body and health. Ooh, health and all of that stuff. So I figured that I would work closely with him on this reading, since you said, you haven't been feeling right. I'm not a doctor. So this is just strictly, not for entertainment purposes, but this is just strictly what Spirit is saying to me. So if you really don't feel good, I do suggest you going to a doctor. But the reason why I said it was funny when sleep and meditate came out was because the first card I pulled for you was a good night's sleep. And this card says, "Dear Archangel Raphael, thank you for helping me relax and sleep deeply. For I know that you are guiding, healing, and protecting me while I rest." So because I'm picking up the sense that you are very intuitive as it is, and that you pick up on other people's emotions, you might be a light worker as well. I feel like when you go to sleep at night, I feel like you're not actually in your body. And I say that because I feel like you astral travel. You might be, working on different lifetimes. You might be, traveling with your spirit guides off somewhere. But I feel like I'm saying this because I feel like when you wake up in the morning, you might be even more tired than when you went to sleep. And that's often a sign that, you're doing a lot of healing work and, like shadow work and stuff while you sleep. So that could be the reason why you kind of feel like a zombie, in the sense that you aren't getting enough sleep, even though you feel like you are at night. So what I would also do as well, before you go to sleep, I would call on Archangel Raphael, and I would ask him, and I would give him permission to please surround me in your divine healing green energy as I sleep. Please help me heal my mind, my body, and soul, and please protect me while I rest. And I would ask him that before I go to bed at night, just to make sure that he can help you with any extra healing that you may need at this time. The second card that came out was diet is important here, and it says, Dear Archangel Raphael, thank you for guiding me to make positive eating and drinking choices, and for reducing or eliminating my cravings for unhealthy substances. So this is talking all about like kind of eating more high frequency fruits and vegetables. This by changing up your diet and eating those higher frequency foods, it actually raises your frequencies. So it gives you more energy. It kind of like helps boost your immune system as well. So if you've been kind of like eating and drinking stuff that you know might not be necessarily as healthy for you. I know I fall victim to that all the time. So I am no way in shape or form judging you, because oh my gosh, I freaking love like my ice cream and unhealthy foods. But this is saying maybe, if changing your diet, if you tried doing that, there might be something in the sense that it clicks and then you start getting more energy back into your life. Definitely there's something that you've been stressing over, because this card says leave a stressful situation behind. It says, Dear Archangel Raphael, thank you for giving me the courage and willingness to take good care of myself, including surrounding myself with healthy relationships and positive situations. So this card is all about surrounding yourself with like peace and happiness. So you, as I feel, like I said before, I think that you are extremely intuitive and you definitely have empathic feelings that I'm picking up. So I feel like you really easily pick up on people's emotions, energies, and I feel like it could sometimes make you feel really stressed because you're not really understanding why these feelings are happening to you. You're not understanding why these, thoughts and emotions are coming from. So if it is the case that you're an empath, I'm really encouraging you to do some sort of meditation to help clear yourself after you do, like if you do any energy work, definitely clear yourself at the end of it. Cut any cords of attachments, look up some Archangel Michael and Archangel meditations to help you kind of like cut those cords and help you leave any stressful situations in your life behind. Because I don't feel as if it's anything very serious in the sense of your health. I don't think it's actual something in regards to your health. I do feel like it's in regards to energy that's surrounding your health. So, because you got the alternative medicine, and it says, Dear Archangel Raphael, thank you for guiding me to the ideal healing treatment modality and for giving me clear signs and messages to validate the best path for my well-being. An alternative medicine, I'm not sure if you know about Reiki or, meditation music or light healing, light codes, light activation, stuff like that. So this is just a message of, maybe trying out some different types of like alternative medicine and healing techniques that you can do. Like I said, they have a bunch of YouTube videos that deal with, Reiki music, meditation music, healing music, stuff like that. So definitely check out alternative meditations and stuff that you can use. For some reason, you also got the children card. I'm not sure if you have any children or that you work with children, or maybe it's just, the inner child that needs to be healed within yourself. And that could be bringing up a lot of, if you have a lot of heavier emotions and, inner child wounds that need clearing, that's kind of like a lot of toxic energies within yourself. for example, like anger, frustration, sadness, grief, all that stuff. It takes a toll on like a physical body after a while if you are not letting go of it. So definitely, if this has to do with, like inner child healing and stuff, you're definitely being called to release those energies and feelings, so that they aren't weighing you down anymore. And it's funny, and the other reason why I laughed at this pendulum board, because when you got the sleep and the meditation, the sleep card was the first card that popped out, and the meditation was at the bottom of the deck. So there's definitely a big message about sleeping and meditation here that you need to hear. So ask Archangel Raphael to meditate with you and guide your mind and body to focus upon peace, health, and wellness. So like I said, there's hundreds of meditations, meditation apps, meditations that you can do. Definitely Archangel Raphael is making it very significant that you do meditations with him. And then he can always work and heal you as well through the meditations. So that's definitely from the Archangel Raphael deck, and that was just the overall like health cards that I wanted to pick. But with my mermaid card deck, you have two cards. One is about contemplation time. This is about spending time alone, meditating upon what you truly desire. All right, so you got the contemplation time, and it's funny that I mentioned meditation again. And this is a really big message for you. And then you also got a make a decision card. And it says, feeling stuck or indecisive, listen to your intuition and make a decision. So they're really asking you to go within yourself right now. Spend time by yourself, meditate, ask the questions, because you already know the answers. You just need to kind of quiet your mind and allow yourself to get into this like meditative state so that you can hear those answers. Put aside your ego and pride, and call upon your spirit guides and your higher self. And I feel like they're really trying to help you make a certain decision that you need to make. Because the two other cards that you got were very positive cards, and it's the treasure chest, and this is saying an unforeseen windfall of new abundance comes to you now. So there's definitely new abundance and new beginnings coming into your life. You're definitely going to be surprised by a lot of new opportunities presenting themselves. And then you also got the alchemy card, and that it says you have the Midas touch right now, and every project you begin turns to gold. And it's funny that you got the treasure chest card and that just says turns to gold. So definitely there's just beautiful luck and opportunities coming for you. So I feel like the two messages that's saying is that you have to go within yourself, you have to meditate, you have to connect to your higher self and to your guides. And then there's also like, once you do this and you make a decision about something, there is a beautiful new opportunities and abundance coming for you after that. So let me see, hold on. Then I got, I wanted to pull some of these cards. You got Stardust, which is the universal wisdom, mystery, and stillness. And this is reminding you that, you have an unbelievable amount of knowledge and intuition inside of you. And, you are definitely a light worker. You definitely have gifts. You're spiritual because you also got the Moon Witch as well. And that's all about your intuition, hidden, ever changing. So definitely, like I said before, I do believe this is more energy that you're feeling. Ground if you can, if you have the ability, if you don't do it often, definitely ground yourself, ground your energies, ground yourself to, your body, your physical body. And then also you have a message of divine intervention, guidance, and direction. So I feel like Spirit really wants to help you with some guidance and direction that you feel like you need. So I really do feel like that whole message of meditating and connecting with your higher self and with your guides and stuff, I do feel like that's important, and you will receive a message when you do that. And then I just picked two kind of healing cards for you, and the first one that came out was Enmeshment. There it is. And it says enmeshment is a type of entanglement with another where we confuse their experience with ours. When we are enmeshed with another, we don't see the clear boundary between where we end and they begin. If you drew this card, you may be tangled up in feelings or a situation that isn't yours to fix. You may be too close to someone else and trying to manage their experience. Be mindful that when you involve yourself in what's not yours, you may be changing the course of someone else's life circumstances. Let them work through whatever it is that they may be going through and free yourself from the tangle you may have created. And then you also got the card of self-love. Self-love is a state of balance that's neither being selfish nor selfless. Codependents usually tend to be selfless when their addict counterparts tend to act selfishly. Self-love means taking care of ourselves, but not to the expense of another person. Often, codependents think that learning to take care of oneself means to be selfish, but taking care of ourselves is essential, especially if we are responsible for others, as in the case of parenting. Be mindful to always put your safety mask on first before you help anyone else. You can't give with an empty cup. Go within and ask, how can I take better care of myself? Not in a selfish way, but in a self-loving manner. It's saying you're worth it. There you go. So I truly hope these messages resonate with you. Again, thank you so much for trusting me to do this check-in message for you, and taking the time to, guide you and send you a message. I just want to see really quickly if the spirit guides have any last messages for you. I call upon my spirit guides, guardian angels, ascended masters to surround me, to shield me, and protect me. Spirit guides, I give you permission to use this card as a tool to please channel a divine message for Soulgarden1111. I put aside all fears, prides, ego, expectations. Are there any other messages that Soulgarden1111 needs to hear for highest and greatest good? Soulgarden. Messages for Soulgarden. No. It's funny. I wish I could show you. Let me see if I could get the camera to show you. You see how it's saying no? I hope you can see it. I hope I'm doing the right thing. But that is all I have for you. That is all Spirit has for you. So definitely really try hard not to be scared or fearful during this time. And definitely check out some of the things that I told you about, especially with meditation and Archangel Raphael. I feel like them and your spirit guides really want to help you through this. So let me know if it resonates, and thank you so much for trusting me, and I wish you the best.